And despite the recent slowdown in inflation in the last 3 months, Kenyans are still spending more to survive. This is according to the latest ICEA Lion Asset Management Consumer Spending Index, which shows consumer spending rose by nearly 6% in the second quarter of this year. Dennis Otieno has more.
In the period between April and June this year, the Consumer Spending Index rose by 5.5%. The survey sampled views from 1,019 consumers and 187 retail businesses. 77% of respondents attributed their increased spending to price increase of goods, while 23% noted they spent more in a bid to purchase additional goods. The increased spending is in contrast with the easing inflation witnessed over the last 3 months. The headline inflation dropped to 4.6% in June this year, after remaining stable at 5% in April and May. 87% of respondents said they purchased goods with cash at hand, while 13% used credit options available. 43% used more than 40% of their income on food and shelter. 49% of the respondents who said they were saving could only allocate less than 10% towards the cause.
That number is also a general reflection of the state of our economy. We are also not big in terms of savings, and what we've been trying to do is to grow that savings component. So it is important that we are able to see a lot more growth in the savings component. That will enable consumers be able to have a more predictable spending patterns.
32% of individuals have cut out non-essential expenses, while 22% are digging deeper into their savings as part of measures to mitigate against price increases.
Yeah, so they're giving up leisure expenditure so that they can buy more essential items like the food items.
On the retail business front, 55% of businesses noted a decline in sales, while 45% reported an increase. But the decline in sales appears to have done little to dampen the spirits of some businesses. According to the survey, 45% of businesses expect an increase in sales in the upcoming quarter, while 11% expect a decrease in sales.
The optimism also is informed by the turn of the year that we are in. There's seasonality in some of the sales. We find that going into the second half and towards the end of the year, businesses will generally show increase in the sales as compared to, say, at the beginning of the year when consumer priorities are elsewhere.
Dennis Otieno, Citizen TV.